Welcome to 365 Dream. I'm your coach and host, Naisha Holiday, founder and CEO of Play to Win Coaching and Development Services. 365 Dream was created for dreamers like you to translate your dreams into reality.
What is the focus of your life? In life, you have a critical option. You can take a stand in your life, or you can follow the crowd. See, people who follow the crowd, their lives are not focused. They're not immersed in anything. People who take a stand, they're living a life that has some power and happiness and peace of mind. See, most people are bored with life. Most people feel that life isn't worth the hassle. That life is just wearing me out. It's boring, it's monotonous. I have nothing to look forward to. A life of achievement, a life that has some meaning. People that are taking a stand in life, they are consciously involved in a process.
Welcome to 365 Dream. I'm your coach and host, Naisha Holiday, founder and CEO of Play to Win Coaching and Development Services. 365 Dream was created for dreamers like you to translate your dreams into reality.
What is it that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose? Because once you find that, it puts you in your power place.
Sometimes you have a dream and you know what that dream is and you can almost taste it, but you don't know how to get there. One of the greatest things that you can do, that every dreamer can do, is to prepare for what you see. Preparation is critical to your dream. No, it's not everything, but it is part of the foundation that you need in order to make sure that not only your dreams come true, but that you're ready to step in when the opportunities open.
Hello, my name is Alexis Hackett, and my dream is to become an actress. I reached out to 365 Dreams to overcome a couple of obstacles that I have been overcoming with my journey to become an actress. One, time management, trying to find the time to, still work and become an actress at the same time. And also to see if this is really something that I can do. I mean, I know I can, but just to see if this is what I should be doing. I am hoping to gain a better understanding of myself. I want to find myself. I want to, make sure that I am on the right path to success. So I hope that 365 Dreams will help me find that answer. So I'm really excited to see what this will bring. I'm really excited to meet with Miss Holiday to talk about my dreams and hopes, and hopefully she can give me some pointers so I can go and find my own game plan and, some steps to achieve all of my goals. So this is awesome, and I'm so excited to see what this will bring.
Often we're looking for opportunities, but we're not yet prepared to step in fully for those opportunities. So I want to challenge you to think about your dream and consider ways that you can begin to prepare for the dream that you have. So on today's show, as we go further, just consider the word for the day, preparation. Our dreamer, Alexis Hackett, wants to become an actress. We want to make sure that Alexis is fully prepared to step in to her dream so that when the opportunity comes knocking, Alexis can step through.
Check your crew. Sometimes the problem is not you, it's not your idea, it's not your dream, it's the people you're bringing with you that are dead weight. They are parasitic people that know how to attach to us and eat and live with us, and the only person that benefits is them. That's what a parasite is. So check your crew. Many times you look around and you're doing all the work while they're doing all the benefiting. You're doing all the promoting while they're doing all the gawking and the complaining. You got to sometimes put the doubters out. Put the doubters out. You got to evict them so that you can let the positive people in your life. Many relationships that you could forge are not being forged because you have the wrong people around you speaking to you and benefiting from your hard work and labor. Dreamers, check your crew today. Make sure whoever's in your life is positive, helping and carrying some of the load to help you move and accomplish your dreams. This is 1 Minute Motivators with T.R. Burns. Peace.
Welcome back to 365 Dream with your coach, Naisha Holiday. Now let's meet our dreamer, Alexis Hackett. Hi. Great. Good to meet you. Good to see you again.
Good. Nice to see you too.
Good. Glad you could make it.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Awesome. So, can you tell our viewers about your dream?
Yes. So my dream is to become an actress. That is something I've been wanting to do since I was a child. My first movie I ever seen was Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do with It? And I swear if I saw that, Angela Bassett, I fell in love with her. I fell in love with the story, and I just wanted to be Tina Turner after that. So that started.
So tell me a little bit more about why acting. Do you mind if I take notes?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. Why acting?
I feel like whenever I'm acting or whenever I'm looking for casting calls or whenever I'm even thinking about it, that's when I'm truly happy. That is my passion. That is something that I wake up in the morning, I'm always thinking about what I want to do. And I remember someone telling me that if you love what you do, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So I feel like that is something that I'm going to love to do. I love doing it now. You know, I'm not even getting paid for it, so I think I'll love it even more if I'm getting paid for it. So.
Yeah, sometimes if you love what you do and you're willing to do it for free, that's a good indication that you have a passion for it.
Yes.
What's driving you?
My 6-year-old daughter. So I have a 6-year-old daughter named Amora, who is my pride and joy. Awesome. And every day I wake up, it's for her. I want to be able to give her everything that she needs. I know she can't give everything she wants, but at least if she has everything she needs, then she'll be half okay. But I want to do something. I want to challenge myself. I feel like acting is a very big industry, and not a lot of people get their foot in the door. So if I can do this, if I can accomplish it, if I can get there and be one of the greatest, I think that I will be accomplished for life.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what do you do now?
I'm the head teller. I just actually got promoted on Tuesday to head teller at TD Bank. So I work at a bank, and that is my career now. I've been in banking since 2010, long time. So that's what I do. I'm really good at it. I like it. I can't say that I love it. I feel like it's, you know, I'm here every day doing something that someone else wants me to do. When am I going to do something that I want to do, that Alexis wants to do, and that I'm going to be truly happy with for the rest of my life?
Right,
so,
right.
So I'm looking for.
Okay, cool. So what have you done so far in terms of acting? What things have you done to make your dream come true?
So like I said, I do Google and I try to find a lot of casting calls. I've actually got really lucky to get casted in seasons 4 and 5 of the Netflix series House of Cards with Kevin Spacey. Got to meet him, he's so cool. But I haven't gotten any speaking roles, and that's really what I'm looking for. I want to do a big movie role. I know that's so far down the road, but I am now looking for workshops. So I'm trying to just perfect this, what's the word I'm looking for, this trait that I have, or this, you know, this other skill that I have. Right. I want to definitely perfect this so that when I do go there, I can, you know, get into any character that they want me to, and I won't have to, you know, try to force myself to get in, and it's not, you know, not very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very generic, and it's not very flowy. It's not, you know, right for me. So just trying to really get my name out there.
Okay. So I hear you say, I'm trying to get my name out there, and I'm also looking for workshops. Have you done workshops or any other kind of preparation?
So I haven't. At home, yes, you know, so just in the mirror doing that. So self-taught, but not any professional help, no.
Okay. What about schooling?
Schooling, so I did it when I was in high school and part when I was in college for the first 2 semesters. But after that, I had my daughter, so it kind of put a damper on my dream. Well, not a damper, but put a hold on it for the moment. So I definitely need to get back out there and do that. I know.
Yeah, life gets in the way. If that's normal, it's life. And there is no linear path to making your dream come true, right? Your path is as unique as you are, okay? And so you've got to trust the process. It's what you do along the way. So you told me that you're looking for workshops, you're doing some work to get your name out there. What's getting in your way?
Time. Of course, you know, trying to find people to watch my daughter, if I have to go away or if I have to go out of town. Definitely, I feel in my area, there aren't a lot of acting opportunities. There aren't a lot of places near me that I can go that are holding casting calls. I have to go really far, so that'll take, you know, a couple of hours to get out there, you know, and then I still, you know, have to work and I still have to do things, you know, that I'm doing in my regular, you know, life. So just really trying to find the balance to really do everything that I want to do with doing everything I need to do. So it's really challenging. Really challenging.
Okay. And so how well do you currently manage time?
So I have
your story's gonna help somebody. So I know it puts you on the spot a little bit, but just be open and honest because, you know.
Yeah. Now I think with trying to manage my time, I struggle with it sometimes. It's very hard to try to, you know, get to work and try to find things. So, you know, a lot of times I'm looking for cast calls while I'm at work. I know I should be doing that.
I'm
but
sure your employer loves to hear that.
Don't watch that. So sometimes, you know, even when I'm at home, if I'm like, you know, getting my daughter ready for school, sometimes she's doing her homework and I'm on my phone looking for stuff, you know, so just trying to do it with her, you know, still give her that attention, but still trying to figure out how I can do what I need to do.
Okay.
So I just recently bought a planner, and I haven't bought a planner in my whole life, but someone told me I need a planner to write things down. Someone told me to write things down. And, you know, because if you keep saying that you're going to do something, you know, it goes away. But when you write it down, it's kind of like you're making a commitment that I'm going to do this, you know. So I'm writing down my goals and, you know, things that I need to do within a time frame so that I can hold myself accountable for not getting it done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So writing it down is critical. I once heard someone said, if it's not written, it's not real. Right? It's that first step of bringing your dreams into reality. It makes it tangible. And as you can see, this is my book, right? This is the book that I write down all of the stuff that I need to do for my business. And it keeps me on track. So whether it's a planner or a journal or something else, it really, really does help. Time, I heard you say, is an issue. Childcare is an issue. I heard you talk about not a lot of opportunities are near you. What makes you say that?
Whenever I'm Googling or looking for it, it's a lot of things are 100+ miles away. So I have to go to Baltimore. I have to go to Pennsylvania. I live in Maryland. Or I'm having to go to, when I did the House of Cards, I went to, oh my God, I didn't even heard of it. It was someplace in Maryland, but I drove like an hour and a half plus, you know, to get all the way out there. And then when I got there, we had to drive another like 45 minutes to go somewhere else. So it was just, it's not really that close. So I was actually thinking about moving.
Okay.
But then that would make a whole nother issue, you know, to try to set up myself there, and I don't know anyone there, you know, and I'm still going to have someone watch my daughter and still going to have time management problems. So just trying to figure out now, so if I do move somewhere else, I'll have it all down packed or I have some type of idea.
Okay. How much time do you think you need to invest in your dream?
I think all of my time, and it's really difficult because I'm trying not to get to the realization that I may have to quit my job or I may have to just go pick up and just move everything. I read a lot of stories about a lot of my favorite actors or actresses, like Taraji P. Henson. That's one of my favorite actors. And she picked up with her son, $700, went to LA, and she's like one of the highest paid actors probably now in my time. And it's like, do I have to do that? Do I have to? I heard a lot of people say they slept in the car, so it's like, do I have to do that? It's like, and I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm starting to think maybe I have to do that, but I don't want to do that. But I think I have to give all my time. And it's difficult to do that. And I feel like, can I?
That's the question. So when we talk about getting your game plan together, right? You have to look at your whole life, right? And yes, there are stories of actors and actresses who slept in cars and moved across the country, and I'm not discouraging you from doing that. I do believe when you're gonna do something like that, you have to know it in your spirit. That's not something that somebody can say, oh, just give it all up. It has to burn so deeply that you're willing to do whatever it takes. And the work that it takes for you to get there is a joy. Yeah. And so I heard you say a little bit earlier, you're not really sure, you're kind of exploring it, testing the waters to see, maybe should I be doing it? Maybe not really sure. When I listen to you talk a little bit, it sounds like it's something that you want to do, but being faced with the reality of what it costs is a little daunting. It costs what it costs. I heard someone else say I'm feeling quotes today. Greatness doesn't go on sale. It costs what it costs. That you can use to implement to begin to prepare for your dream so that you are ready when those lights go on, that you are actually ready to step into your dream. When we come back on 365 Dream.
Hey, I'm T.R. Burns. I'm the CEO of Influence TV Networks and GuruBox Technologies. We launched Influence TV Networks on March 4th of 2017. Our journey was about 5 years. We started out just producing documentaries and some feature films and web series, and it kind of evolved into a TV network that we have today that is downloaded by thousands of people every week, and viewership is very high across the world. Our real goal and our real mission of this network is to provide positive entertainment that not only our children can watch, but that just anyone can experience and don't have to worry about the vulgarity, worry about the strong sexual content, and just the screwed up ways sometimes the media portrays mankind. And so our goal of the network is to really create platforms for more positive producers, people that are conscious of their purpose in the earth and really want to help people achieve their goals as dreamers. One of our mottos is, or taglines is, we are the Dreamers Network. Because I myself and many people that work for me and with me are dreamers themselves. You may be a dreamer. This is a dream of mine, and I'm seeing it happen. But, this journey requires much support. It requires much support. As you know, or may not know, producing TVs, shows and films, and just having the network, it costs a lot of money. So we are in a capital campaign to raise funds on this crowdfunding platform that you're viewing this on, or on social media. And I encourage you to make a donation so that we may be able to purchase more content, create more content, purchase more equipment, expand our studios into different regions. We have a lot of people that want to participate, but it's just not in our area to be able to come out and shoot a show. All of our shows are very positive. All of our media is inspirational. Our media really triggers conversations that we should have about our consciousness and our God-given purpose. And so if you believe in that, why don't you donate to this network? Why don't you donate something to this crowdfunding campaign that we're doing here? Help us reach the world by giving and donating. There are many things that we spend $5 on, $10 on, maybe whether it's McDonald's or Starbucks, and we hold these things dear to our heart. But would you just sacrifice that one thing to help us do many things? We've touched many lives. We have gotten many emails, people across the world that just says that our network is a breath of fresh air. And though we're not where we need to be right now, but we're getting there every day. We're building up to get there every day. So would you consider to support this initiative? We have produced feature films, documentaries, TV shows for this network that people can really come and know it's safe to watch Influence TV. We have many channels connected with us in this brand that you can experience by going to Roku, Fire TV, or online at influencetvnetwork.com and experience our programming. But I encourage you, don't just share, don't just like, don't just say that's a great idea. Why don't you support it by donating $5, $10, $1,000 to this network here? We are going and we are changing the world with our faith. We believe in this thing. We believe this is our assignment to do this. And so I encourage you to be a partner with us. Even if you want to partner every month with a particular seed, I encourage that. We have a state-of-the-art studio that we've built, but we still need to do more. And so check out some of our programs. Check out what we're doing and help us by donating to Influence TV Network. All right? This is T.R. Burns. Love you. I believe you're going to do it. I believe you're going to partner with us because we are good ground. We are something that you'll be able to invest in, and years later, you'll be able to see it full grown, and you're able to tell your kids, we helped do that. We helped make this dream a reality. Thank you for taking your time out. Thank you for donating in advance. Thank you for supporting this network. This is T.R. Burns from Influence TV Networks. Have a great day.
Welcome back to 365 Dream with your coach, Naisha Holiday. You've met our dreamer. You've heard her dream. Now, let's get down into some strategy. Off camera, I'm so excited to tell that off camera, we started collaborating and found out that there's some opportunities right here that our dreamer can take advantage of. One of the folks who are behind the scenes owns a company called Infusion Entertainment that Alexis will be able to partner up with. So again, when you're thinking about your dream, there's a part of it that's preparation and strategy, but there's this other part. Some people call it fate. I call it destiny, right? I call it when you begin to align with your purpose and start to take steps outside of your comfort zone, then things will begin to align, right? Mm-hmm. So there's this part that's all about opportunity. You have to be in the right places. You have to be connected with the right people, but you want to make sure that you're doing your part so that when the light hits you, you are prepared to take that step. One of the worst things that I see that people do is they chase a dream, they say that they want it, and then the light hits them and they have no idea what it costs to actually be here. And so we want to make sure that you are prepared so that when the light hits you and you get the role of your dream, that you know how you're going to handle childcare, that you know you can step into any role because you've mastered your gift. Another person that I highly respect, he said, you should almost be having an affair with your gift. You should invest in your gift. There should be time where it's just you and your gift, that you are exploring your gift, that it's not just the industry that you have to learn about, though you do, but you also have to explore your own strengths, your own weaknesses, what works really well for you, what doesn't work well for you. The other thing is that if you're preparing and you're doing research about the industry that you're in, find out what's working, find out what the trends are, find out what's missing, because hopefully you can pair what's missing to some skill that you have so that you become the answer to somebody else's prayer. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that you don't have to chase down opportunity, but when you're aware of your gifts and aware of your strengths and you have prepared, then opportunity begins to chase you down. Mm. Does that make sense to you? Yes. And so those things, when you talk about time management, and I know that I put you on the spot a little bit, but many of us have this issue around time. And I tell you, as someone who used to work in HR and we used to hire people, if you showed up late to an interview, it didn't matter how wonderful your resume was. In our head, automatically it was done, right? It had to be maybe a life or death situation in order to be pardoned. So I want to encourage you to get the time management thing under control, because it's the thing that will separate the men from the boys, as it were. My husband and I were having a conversation, and the idea is that if you are on time, you're late, right? 15 minutes ahead of time is actually on time, because you want to get there in enough time to get a sense of your surroundings, Okay, so let's talk a little bit, just, we can't do an entire game plan on a show, but when you come to my class, developing your game plan, then we'll actually go through the full spectrum, your vision, your mission, your goals, your strategy to get there, and your life plan. What are we gonna do about childcare for your daughter, right? Yeah. Especially now, because you get one chance to be a mom. You get one chance. So when you're managing your time and you're managing your life, you have to think about what things are things that I have to do, and being a mom is the thing that you can't let anybody else do. You get to do it one time and one time only, right? But maybe things that you don't have to do, maybe you don't have to do it right now. So we'll get together and we'll do a life plan for you. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
Good, good. So let me ask you, when you are managing your day-to-day, you wake up in the morning, do you have any plan or any schedule that you go by, or is it, whatever happens for the day?
Well, I mean, I do have to work, so it's whatever, my work schedule is. Normally, I have to be to work early. I drop my daughter off in the morning first, then I go to work, and then I'll pick her up, or I'll have someone pick her up from school. So it's really routine. It's my days they're already planned for me.
Okay.
So yeah.
You said something that is a trigger for me. You said my day is already planned for me. Yeah. I want you to come out of that mindset, because you have to be able to run your day and not let your day run you. Okay? So it doesn't mean that you don't prepare to meet obligations. You absolutely do. But at no time should your day run you, because that means that whatever the fire is in the day, your day grabs you by the neck and says, come on, this is where we're going. But you've got to change your mindset. It's a slight change, but you've got to change your mindset to say, no, this is what I'm choosing to do, because you always have a choice, right? So it's not about what the day dictates, because that would imply you don't have a choice. But in all actuality, you are creating the life that you want to live. And you do have choices about things that you want to do or things that you don't want to do, even if it's a hard choice, right? Nobody says you have to go to work. You could not go to work. You might not want the consequences for not going to work, but you have a choice. So the night before, right? I'm a big advocate of what you do the night before. You want to prepare before you get there. So put your daughter to bed, right? And then prepare for what your next day is going to be. Let's get you out of the habit of, being on your phone while you're with your daughter looking for casting calls, or being at work looking for casting calls, right? I want you to be fully present when you're with your daughter, because if your acting career, or when your acting career actually takes off, you might have less time with her, okay? So when you're with her, be fully present, be there. Put the phone down, be with your daughter. Okay. When you are at work, be there. Be fully present. You said you're a head teller?
Yes.
That's your first starring role. You are starring as head teller at TD Bank. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. So when you show up to work, show up fully. Show up in that role. Truth be told, we're all playing a role. Every last one of us plays a role that you grow into, and you never know how playing the role of head teller at TD Bank, where it will take you. So don't kill other opportunities while you're pursuing this. Show up, use your acting skills in TD Bank. You have to deal with customers. I'm sure you have to act professional. That's what professionalism is. It means that I am professional regardless of how I'm really feeling. So bring all of that to work. Okay? Next thing, find a class, right? You absolutely need to do something to sharpen your gift, to get the feedback, to be around other people who are doing what you're doing. One of the greatest investments that I made was when I became certified with the John Maxwell team as a coach and a speaker. What it did for me, the information was amazing, but what it did for me more so than anything is it put me in a room with thousands of other coaches who were living the dream that I hoped to live. And they were able to coach me and encourage me and sharpen my skills so that I could be great when the light hit me. It also gave me the inspiration. So I really encourage you to get yourself into those environments, not just for a role. There's a whole lot more that you can get that's worth a lot more value than the role. Okay? You want to get the encouragement. You want to get the skill. You want to get the feedback about the industry and your gift. Does that make sense? Does that help?
Yes.
And in terms of the time management, prepare at night. It's short, it's simple. I can go into long drawn out about priorities and all those kinds of things, but you're a young mom. Spend some time when your daughter goes to bed. If she's not on the schedule, get her on a bedtime schedule. You spend time with her, you put her to bed at a decent time, and you take that time, an hour or two every day, to work on your gift, to look for casting calls, to practice your gift, to hone your skills, and most importantly, to write and prepare what you're going to do the next day. If she has to be picked up, if you have a casting call that you want to do, if there are phone calls that you need to make, do that. Take your clothes out. Make sure you know what you're going to eat the next day so that you don't anything that you can take off of what you have to think about that next day, take it off. Okay. Does that help?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so some of this is just good old-fashioned mama-isms.
No.
You know, they taught you they taught you to take your clothes out at night, iron your clothes for the week, prepare your meals as far in advance as you can, so that when you're in that day, you can show up fully.
I love that.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome. I'm excited for what's about to happen with you.
Yes, me too.
And for those of you out there, don't discredit some good old-fashioned mama-isms, some preparing the night before. Some of it is old school. Some of you may or may not remember, but they used to make us take our clothes out for the week. They used to make us prepare our meals for the week. You had to know what you were going to wear the next morning, where you were going, and what you were going to do, so that when the day came, it didn't grab you by your throat. Okay?
Many times as dreamers, we want to see things happen and come to pass. But I want to tell you that what you say has a lot to do with what you see. And so let's do some speech therapy. If you want things to happen in your life positively, in your business, in your dreams, in your marketplace initiatives, you have to speak the things that you want by faith. And so you have to begin to take a list, write it down. This is how many clients I want. This is what I want to happen in my family, and begin to confess them by faith every day. And you will have what you say. It's just that simple. It is not rocket science or magic, but you have to believe that what you say will be. The essence and the core of it is believing that it's not just mere words that I'm saying, but these words are framing my atmosphere. They're framing my life, my environment, and so they are real to me, and I speak them because they're real. This is 1 Minute Motivation with T.R. Burns. Watch what you say. Stop cussing your face.
Welcome back to 365 Dreams with your coach, Naisha Holiday. You've met our dreamer, you've heard her dream, and you got a sneak peek into the strategy that we've talked about to help Alexis make her dream into a reality. You also got a sneak peek into some of the magic that happened both on and off camera. Some of that was possible because Alexis answered the call to take a step toward her dream. Sometimes it's not just answering the final call or the final casting call, it's actually making a step toward preparation for your dream. So Alexis and I talked a lot about time management and what the dream actually cost. So I want to ask you, are you prepared to pay what your dream costs? As I mentioned, greatness doesn't go on sale. It costs what it costs. And if you ask yourself and you're honest with yourself that maybe you can't pay the full price today, you can make little investments, little by little, to move toward your dream. So maybe you make an investment to take a class, or maybe you make an investment to get a coach, or maybe you make an investment to be around the right people to sow where you want to go. Each step is a step in the right direction toward making your dream possible. There's a part of your dream where you have to be strategic and you have to do preparation and you have to be in the right place at the right time. And then there's this other part that's opportunity. It's been said, and it's a true saying, that preparation plus opportunity equals success. Make sure that you're doing your part in terms of preparation. Invest in your dream, because if you don't, no one else will. The more you invest in your dream, the more others will invest in you and see what you have to offer. Another key point that I talked to Alexis about, and it's a quick mindset change, is don't let your day run you, run your day. You have choices every single day to make, and you have to make a choice to manage your day, because you're going to manage your day so that you can manage your life. Don't allow life to take you by the throat. Sure, there are unexpected things that come up. People get sick, all kinds of things happen, true emergencies happen, but don't let your day-to-day life be considered an emergency. Prepare for it, plan for it, and most of all, don't forget just some old-fashioned, what I like to call mama-isms, to prepare for your day. It's the little things that really do make a difference. Maybe it's taking your clothes out the night before. Maybe it's something as simple as preparing your meals so that you're not wondering what you're going to be doing. Maybe take 10 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour each day at night to prepare for the next day. What things do you want to get accomplished the next day? Find some time and some space every day to sharpen your gift. And if you're like Alexis and you're looking for casting calls, let that be the moment in time that you're looking for casting calls or doing homework or whatever it is that you're doing to move towards your dream. Let that time be sacred and hallowed so that when you show up fully into your dream. I'm Naisha Holiday. I hope that you can take these tools and techniques so that you can make your dreams a reality as well, and so that you can live your dream 365 days a year. I'm Naisha Holiday. This is 365 Dream, and I hope that you will take these tools and techniques so that you can make your dreams a reality and live them 365 days a year. Thank you for watching.
What is the focus of your life? In life, you have a critical option. You can take a stand in your life, or you can follow the crowd. See, people who follow the crowd, their lives are not focused. They're not immersed in anything. People who take a stand, they're living a life that has some power and happiness and peace of mind. See, most people are bored with life. Most people feel that life isn't worth the hassle. That life is just wearing me out. It's boring, it's monotonous. I have nothing to look forward to.